Hello everybody and welcome back to Imperator, where last episode we declared war on Kuntala because Shunga was busy fighting Sumpa, and we called in the Magadan Empire, who is helping as well. Shunga hasn't really shown up yet. But neither is the Magadan Empire. They're both chilling up over here, and I think they're mostly dealing with each other and keeping each other busy. That would be ideal. We have managed to get this fort sieged. We're going to need this fort, this fort, this fort, this fort, and this fort, and this one. So that'll all be fine. We did lose our levy engagement over here due to some awkwardness, but it should be fine. I'm not concerned about our levies. It is, after all, our legions that are actually important. These guys are going to fight us again with no morale? Okay. We won this battle here. That's great. We're going to head over and siege here. Taking over these sieges will be extremely important, of course. And once these guys arrive back over here, they will start replenishing. So that should be reasonably fine. And yeah, we're just going to repeatedly win here. No problem. I'm hoping that our allies end up... Okay, they actually have attacked over here. This is looking good. They're fighting Shunga and taking territory up here, so Shunga is going to be a problem for them. We are not currently married, and we probably should be. Does it matter who we marry? Splendid. Let's arrange the festivities. The answer is not really. So we're going to head up over here and begin a siege. And we can see that Kuntala has some forces moving around. For now, we're going to park these guys back over here where they can recover back in safety behind this fort. So that'll be fine. And we'll keep an eye on these forces over here, but getting our sieges done is of utmost importance right now. Our civic advances just advanced. We might want to grab additional siege ability. This is assault ability, specifically. Assault ability isn't necessarily the greatest. We could grab heavy cavalry discipline here into heavy infantry cost. Or grab military artisans, which wouldn't help us immediately, but would allow us to get additional experience, as well as heading into discipline and supply limit increases. Supply limit increases are a big, big deal, so I think we'll go ahead and start working on that a bit. For the moment, at least while we're at war. Okay, so we're chilling back over here. These guys are just kind of running around. And that seems to be okay by me. Now, unfortunately here, these rebels are repeatedly attacking us. We're winning, but we're taking losses here. Because these rebels have a lot of numbers, right? Actually, we stack wiped them there, so no problem. And that's now one, so we're going to head over here and begin a siege. We do see Shungan mercenaries here. Okay. These guys are now likely strong enough to make their way up and potentially even begin a siege up here. Okay, our ruler died, and now this guy's disloyal. That is extremely unfortunate. Extremely unfortunate. So, this guy is the primary issue. We can bribe him. So we're not going to have a problem then. This guy cannot be bribed again. His loyalty is 26. We're going to have to make friends with him. And he's just going to charge off. You are supposed to be heading here. So we lost this siege. That's not all that relevant. We need to be able to control this guy, though. He's just going off and doing his own thing, and we need to do this. And now, I'm not sure who that was. This guy again? Yeah, he's being an absolute jerk. Okay. So we're going to head over here with this force. This guy's a problem. And we need to get him on our side. Our ruler is currently unmarried, and we can arrange a marriage here. A hard bargain, but worth every penny. Does that actually get this guy loyalty? They're from the same family. Yes, it does. It gets him to 32. And we're now friends with him, putting him at 48. Okay, so he's now going to be loyal. This is good. We need him to stop going here and come back over this way. Beautiful. He should have been sieging here this whole time. Our ruler dying was awkward. No doubt about that. Ticking war score is currently against us, and Kuntala has some forces out over here. The Magadan Empire is mostly focusing up this direction for the moment. If we need to hire mercs, we can. I'm not convinced that we need to at this moment. Do we feel like we win this battle? Well, for the moment, let's make our way in here. Actually, yeah, let's take this back. This guy is arriving here and starting up his siege. White Peace will be enforced eventually because we are going after Venavasi, which is this state here. We don't have anything in that state right now, so ticking war score is against us. We have this taken back. The question is, are we going to win this? It's unclear which side will win. The terrain is to their benefit, but they're sieging, so we should get the terrain bonus. Our commander sucks. So does theirs. Okay. We'll roll it and see what happens. It's kind of risky. But hopefully we'll get lucky. Fingers crossed on that one. Oh, we easily crushed them. Easily crushed. Beautiful. That's exactly what we wanted to see. So we're going to take these guys up to here and begin a siege. A disaster, huh? Okay. So there's some awkwardness going on up over here. Noted. Ooh, we won this siege already. That's really good. That was lucky. This they might take back. If they do, that's not the end of the world. So the Magadan Empire is taking some bad engagements up here, it looks like. It's not necessarily ideal. We'll put this guy in for right now. And we need these forts to start falling, right? That is a pretty high priority. 0% here. They're probably going to get that back. And these guys are moving slowly. Very slowly. Okay. Yeah. They're going to get this back eventually. The question is, do we hire, like, mercs to deal with some of this? I think the answer to that is yes, but we need to hire some that are a little ways away, like these guys. Because they start at 0 morale. And we're going to have them make their way up over to here and take that back. And their goal is going to be to play defensively and fight out over this way for now. So that'll be okay. We'll hire them in, and they will replenish their morale. Hopefully by the time they get there. They have a ways to go. This siege is progressing quickly. So is this one, actually. But so is this one. And that's good. So this is at 49%. I'm also noticing that we definitely need to resupply a bit here. So where can we park these guys to resupply? Down here. So we'll go ahead and do that. And we lose the siege up over here. No shockers there. So these guys are going to... Yeah, we lose this siege. I'm not surprised by that either. Are they going to come here and siege, is the question. If so, that's probably okay-ish. Okay-ish. But we need these guys to replenish their food. And that'll be okay. Our mercs are making their way up. They're still pretty low in terms of their current morale. So we might need to put them on unit reorg here. We'll see. We'll see what that timing ends up looking like. We do need to assign this title. We've got tons of people dying for some reason. Just of random things. So we're fighting here, and we'll win that. Easily. And we're going to commence that siege. We're at 26 food here out of 155. We are just resupplying our food. Okay, once we're done with this siege, we should be able to resupply, like, up over here. And that'll be exactly the goal. And... oh, this guy's disloyal. What a jerk. I'm going to give him free hands. You're supposed to be sieging here, bud. We need our leaders to not be doing this. So these guys attacked us. Morale is going to be a potential problem, but it looks like our numbers are enough. Our mercs appear to be winning this. Yes. And now we can probably move in and attack here. Now this is saying it's very likely we'll lose. The terrain is to their benefit, their commander is better, and their army has higher morale. So we'll hold off for the moment and let our morale regen a bit. And they're sieging over here. For the time being, that's fine. I was really hoping that this siege would be over by now. This army has been starving for a long time. We're not getting the greatest of rolls there. And these guys haven't even started their siege, thanks to that disloyalty. Okay. These guys are replenishing for now. Oof. We still did not succeed that roll. Some bad luck there. And let's just... This is going to happen... When are we going to arrive? 8 July? Okay. This is saying we're very likely going to lose. The terrain is to our benefit. Because they're sieging it, right? So that's okay. Do we want to hire additional mercs? We theoretically could. Like, we could hire these guys. And we'll go ahead and do so. We'll start moving them northward as well. Okay. We'll see how this battle goes. Okay, what do we got here? Yeah, we're winning this. That's what I thought was going to happen. Cool. I didn't think that that was all that risky. The game disagreed, but I didn't think it was risky. So we're going to come up over here and siege down this fort. These guys are still replenishing, and we now no longer have enough people here to siege. Yikes. Yikes indeed. So we're going to walk over to, like, here. We need to try to run away from these guys, right? And unfortunately, this fort is meaning that we have to walk by them. They're heading southward, though. So that's good. But these guys were starving too long, and we did not get the rolls that we needed there. It was bad luck, but we're going to head up here. I believe they're heading to combat us at the Wargle, is the likely location. Okay. The Magadan Empire doesn't seem to be doing much, do they? They're sieging up over this direction. Okay, noted. So we're just going to go take over this location here, which should allow us to cap this whole state and reinforce here. That's the goal. Cool. These guys, I believe, should make their way to, like, here and take that back. Awkward indeed. No doubt about that. Have him flogged. Somebody stole gold from us. Yeah, I thought they'd be coming here. It's just unfortunate timing all the way around, isn't it? Do we finish? Oh, wait. When we brought these guys in here, they stopped walking in this way, and they're now coming in here. We're going to park here. Okay. They don't want to fight these forces combined. We need to finish this siege. That's what needs to happen here. These guys are going to resupply and start replenishing their forces. We win this siege. Beautiful. And the question is, do we walk in here? They're going in here. Okay. So we walk in here. Very likely that we beat this mercenary force. Let's go. Winning this battle is going to be a huge deal. Absolutely enormous. So our mercs are arriving up over here. This siege will be done soon enough. These guys are still resupply. And yeah, we absolutely crushed that force, as expected. I'm going to send our levies to here. and then our mercs, or not our mercs, our army to here, because this is a higher level fort. So that'll be fine. These guys are still replenishing, and we'll have this taken over very shortly. As I said, our mercs are currently playing defense. So these guys are going to make their way on over. Citizens for the Magadan Empire, huh? A group of citizens are planning to move there. We're just going to take tyranny here. Tyranny is okay. Beautiful. Okay, there's a tribe going on up there. That's awkward. Kuntala is offering us peace. We decline. We are not ready to accept their peace deal. Cool. So we win this siege. I'm going to take these guys over to here where they're going to deal with this force. Beautiful. The Magadan Empire is being awkward up over here. But these guys, they're going to make their way up to this fort. Cool. Our sieges are underway. These guys are running away from our levy force, which looks good. And I'd like this force to make their way around here and siege again. Cool. So, this merc force can start making its way over this direction to support us in our various sieges. They might look to attack here, which honestly means that this force should group in over here. We shouldn't split up quite so much. Yeah. That's absolutely the case. I'm going to go for the paradigm of economy here, since we are negative financially due to our mercs. That will reduce our discipline by a little bit, that's understood. We lose this siege up over here. But for the moment, we're definitely winning. We won this siege, which is huge, that's already over. That is actually remarkable that that's already over. So I'm going to send these mercs down over to here where they can start to grab these two states in that case. This levy force is going to be moved out of here once the army arrives, which will be momentarily. There we go. So the levy force is out of here. Are we not sieging this? We are. It just isn't showing correctly. Okay. It's hidden behind here. Got it. So these guys are going to attack our merc force. The question is, are we going to win that? Well, we don't necessarily care because it's our merc force. We need to get these sieges properly underway here. This one is over. So these units here can now be sent up this direction. Fantastic. And our merc force is actually winning that, at least until their reinforcements arrive. Okay, with the reinforcements there, our merc force does lose it, but we caused significant casualties. So we're going to retreat here before things get too much worse. This war is basically over. We're looking to full annex Kuntala, remember. That is our war goal here. But these units are going to make their way up over here. This merc force will require some recovery time. And that's okay. For the moment, this is looking fine. So this fort will finish up its siege eventually. We're going to grab these two locations. Would Shunga accept exiting this war gold right now? Like, I would like, not become subject, just white piece it. Yeah, Shunga would exit this. I don't think we give any of it to the Magadan Empire. We're going to want to turn on the Magadan Empire eventually. We could simply force them to liberate a few nations. They would accept this. Done. So, we're still at war. Shunga was forced to release a bunch of nations, and that is going to weaken their power dramatically. And now Shunga is out of this war. So these guys can make their way up over here. It should be relatively safe-ish. This is no longer occupied over here. That was all occupied by Shunga. And we just need these last 2 locations. Also note that we did not get any aggressive expansion from that. So that's good. We win this battle here, and we're going to walk in and easily win this battle. Our mercs are going to be, they're going to lose it, but they hold them there long enough for the Legion to arrive. That's what's important. The Legion arrives there. We're at 98% war score. We're done over here. So Kontala is basically fully occupied at this point. And this fort will fall eventually. This levy really needs to make its way over here. Otherwise, we're going to have the same problem as we did before, where we don't have enough forces because it takes too long to siege this fort. What level fort is this? It's only a level 2. Okay, we did actually manage to take it down, so that's good. So this war's super over, right? And that's good. We'll dislodge the pirates by force if necessary. Now, we're definitely low on our manpower. No shockers there. Cool. And we're going to end this war momentarily here. There we go. Now, we're going to sue for peace, and the question is, can we full annex them? This is going to be huge if we can. Not quite. A combined value of 126. So I would honestly prefer that the locations that they have be landlocked and fully surrounded by us. So it would end up being something like... Out of curiosity, if we were to do something a bit more like this, becomes a client state for 149. Yeah, I don't think we can do that. So we need to set this up in such a way where we're basically the only ones who can go after them, right? That's going to be the goal here. So taking this would be fine. I would absolutely love to take this state as well. This would be ideal if we could get this done. Unfortunately, that's 110. So we're going to need to drop another virtually 10. Which state would we want that to be? Honestly, it's this one. Keeping Kontala far away from everyone else. So we have somebody that we can expand into at any time. This is an awkward shape, but we're going to reconquer them as soon as we can. And yeah, that would be the aggressive expansion there. This is going to be 49 aggressive expansion. So that's a lot. No doubt about that. No levies to disband? I highly doubt that. These guys are just locked in. Okay. Now we can disband our levies. There we go. And we're going to park these guys. Let's see. 31, 50. That sounds good. And we're going to get rid of our 2 merc armies. They're locked into movement. And these guys are currently retreating. Okay. So we're going to get rid of this merc army. There we go. We lack a governor out over here, and we'll put this guy in on religious conversion. We're going to need a new title here. We have an invention, and I absolutely think that we come back over this way and we grab cultural administration. Pop assimilation speed, cultural integration speed. That's going to be really, really useful right now. So we'll go ahead and do that. We're going to need to build some roads. There's already some roadage built out over here, but not a lot. So Shunga is kicked down to 2335 in terms of pops. Beautiful. That is a big, big swing for us. So these mercs, or rather this army, are going to sit where? Honestly, probably down over here again. There we go. And then we're going to need to get rid of these mercs. So we'll do so as soon as they're here. There we go. We'll disband those, and we're going to turn down our army maintenance. With our aggressive expansion being just below 50, we are not going to be going to war for a bit. We need to let our AE drop, and we'll potentially look to annex some of these territories, although we may or may not have a truce with them. Yeah, we have a truce with them for, like, 7 years, 5 years, 6 years, something like that, for a number of years. The Magadan Empire insulted us. Oh, okay. And they're currently considering breaking the empire, or breaking the alliance. We literally only had the alliance with them to use them against Shunga. So I'm not sure how much we really care about that. Kuntala is still allied with Shunga, to be clear, but Shunga is way less of a threat now. So I think that's reasonably okay. They can break that alliance, and by the time the truce is up, we should have plenty of forces back. So that'll be good. We also don't have any mines that we can build, shockingly, but we can build a number of farming settlements, and we'll get those all going immediately. What about slave estates? There are 4 of those that are worth building. We can only afford 3 right now. So there's 1 additional slave estate to build. That's okay. How are we doing for our legion size? Okay, that's still chilling at 90. Excellent. Apparently something just became a city. Sure. We're going to need to work on our roads out this way, but that is definitely something that we can do in the next episode. So that is certainly something that we'll do then. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, James, Shadowwolf, and Lohan80, Kintogan, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Rogue Corvid, Anna the Elephant, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.